3, 2, 1.
All right, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this crossover reading for Miss Jacky Oh. Thank you, Spirit. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Shout out to all the new subscribers, everybody that is kind of like finding me again, which is interesting to say none the least. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. And I'm getting some really good vibrations from you guys. And just remember that if tarot is not for you, go ahead and click off. No need to be ridiculous with odd comments, unnecessary. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging with these cards that came out that there is a manifestation. I will say in the midst of me getting the cards, the decks that I was going to prepare for today's reading, that there is an energy like a shock. There is an energy of just uneasy. And the thing about energy is energy doesn't die. Energy just transmits, like it just continues to carry on even if the physical body isn't here, so you can still tap into energy very seamlessly. Okay, I shake to the ancestors, I shake to the universe. And so there's an energy of her having protection, feeling protected, but also trying to focus on the emotions of others and the solar plexus of others, like I can. There's an energy of her really, really, really wanting to stay. Like I can, but emotion and the realization and the shock of it, it's just the energy that's felt. And let's not negate the fact that we see a pregnant belly here, but also like there was just so much more life to live is the energy that's coming through. Like I was working on so much. I was about to do so much, right? Abundance, fertility, belief, secure, growth, warmth, beginnings, and in your prime. Yeah, I was about to do it. Spirit is also acknowledging that she had a lot of friends and that she had a big heart and that she was just like a very loving person and passionate person. Friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, and she was just a playful person. Spirit is also acknowledging, though, that around this time there was something that was bothering her. It's communicated and is supported by the ancestors. It's almost like she was praying. With the candle, I feel like candles represent prayer to me, praying help, right? She was getting grounded with red. At the heart of it, she wanted peace. She was playing music, but she was also overindulging and just trying to escape from something in her reality. Blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, and escape. See, escape. Spirit is acknowledging that there is going to be something that is going to be surprising to people. And there was also information, thank you, Spirit, that was surprising to her even. It was shocking. But it's bubbling at the belly and bubbling at the throat. This has to do with love. It is supported by the ancestors. It's almost like the ancestors were saying it had to be revealed. It had to be said. Okay. But it's communication, honesty, courage, sharing, revelation, surprise, news, text, and a phone call. And this energy was a go-get-it energy. It was inspired and required. Now, if you've seen my readings before, you already know when I see this card, I say, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And the thing about this realm is people have the ability to choose. It's free will. Thank you, Spirit. So it was now is the time, readiness, follow through. But see, when you're emotional and you're about to do something, it only hurts everyone. And so I see green in the background, which is love for me. And so love was affected. It was a ball of emotion. And it was like, this is my chance. I'm doing it. Right? Spirit is also acknowledging that now there's this energy for her with, because of this, go get it, inspired and required. I'm doing it now. There's this cleanse, clear, cancel, and release kind of energy to have sanctity within, to focus on self-love, relaxation, regeneration, sanctity within, and replenishment. And this is a spiritual bath. Okay, so Spirit said there's something else. Okay. And now it's like, I don't know if she was an earth sign or if she was a fixed sign, but it gives me a very nature, down to earth kind of an energy. But swinging on the front porch, good times, cozy feelings, slowing down, being in nature, and just thankful. Like at the heart of it, this is kind of who she was. Just a very thankful and warm person. There's something else in this deck Spirit wants me to say. So, ooh, Okay, so I don't even know how to explain it, but these cards just flipped the hell over, y'all. Let me zoom out real quick. Okay, perfect. White light. So this is just her showing that she has angel wings, and that she's going into the light, and that she's protected, that she is safe. Like, look at her walking into the light. She is literally walking into the light and receiving her wings, right? But Spirit is also acknowledging that there was something going on around this time for her. It was hypocrisy, the pot calling the kettle black. It was like a lot of back and forth argument, hypocrisy, similarity, blame, introspection is needed. It made her feel like she needed to move on from this situation, but there was something blocking her from her actual self, like her body. I call it the home, like your temple, but also your strength. And it was time to move on, but something was blocking her. Monotony, small-mindedness, branching out, moving on, novelty is needed. Spirit is saying that this situation put a bad taste in her mouth, and she was trying to turn lemons into lemonade. Thank you, ancestors. She was trying to be optimistic and persevere and see the opportunity in it and be creative and be genius. But ultimately, in the area of love, she needed to walk away. She needed to say no, thank you, refusal. She needed to acknowledge like this is her self-worth. Like, I'm doing this for me, right? Self-respect and strength. We're about to get into it because that's interesting. Okay, Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. Spirit, what is the message from Miss Jacky Oh? Jacqueline, yes, Smith. Okay. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. You know, sometimes those social media names, Spirit don't like it. They like, let's get it together. So Jacqueline Smith, what's your message? Thank you. Okay, cool. Raise your vibration. Okay. And I see orange, which means emotional. I see all of this swirl, which almost makes me feel like manifesting, like the alchemist. And I see this fire within their chest, almost like it could be a fire sign. But she is acknowledging at this time that she wants people to raise their vibration. Acknowledging that there's a lot of low vibrations around what has happened to her. It's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that is behind you now, and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy, and that energy vibrates, drawing toward its similar energy. So raising your vibration means aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that you know will lift you up, support you, and help you grow. When this card appears, you have to overcome the darkness and are moving into a light time of opportunity. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you can be reborn. Know that angels are acknowledging your commitment to growth. You are filled with inspiration now and attracting only good. There's also just Spirit is just acknowledging that she's going to come back. Like she's coming. Spirit said right back. And then there is also this energy of joy and content. Second time we see angel wings. We see a tree. Trees remind me of ancestors, ancestral energy. So this card flipped over as well. So let's go ahead and get into joy and contentment. Be here now. Enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded and are continuing to unfold. A wave of contentment is washing over your life. Cleanse. Again, as the Spirit is saying. Contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you are always being guided. So it's almost like reviewing the tape, if that makes sense. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you smile, dance, and rejoice in the glory of life. And so now she's giving, I don't know why I'm saying a professor, but she's teaching people like how to win at this game called life. Okay. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your life joyfully. Know that your ultimate purpose in life is to live joyfully. And through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you are being given an opportunity to experience it now. Like, don't take life for granted. Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe to the universe. All right. And then What's another message from Miss Jacky Oh? Spirit said Jacqueline Smith. Thank you. Ashe, 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 oh. Thank you. All right. We see green, which makes me feel like love. So this is someone who loved a lot. We also see peacock feathers, so that must be something that was important, or could have just been maybe she liked peacocks, I don't know. But it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. She wants a celebration. She doesn't want sadness. She wants a celebration. Every once in a while, it is important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. She wants a celebration. She wants her achievements to be, recognized. She's proud of what she's done and who she became here in this realm. Okay. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved. It says, we are so proud of you. The spirit world wants you to stop right now and listen. We want you to honor the hard work that you've done and pat yourself on the back. Whether you've been moved through a difficult or a painful situation, achieved significant success at work, conquered a new skill, learned a new language, beat your personal best in your favorite sport, or simply that you just let go of everything that was holding you back from your highest good. This card is letting you know that it is vital to honor and acknowledge yourself by feeling proud. So she's saying, celebrate me, celebrate yourself as well. Okay. Like, don't be sad. And she needs that high vibrational energy around her children as well. All right. Jacqueline Smith, current energy. Thank you. We get hands, almost like she was a jack of all trades, like an artist, a creator, a designer, something about homes here too, like maybe crafting homes of some sort. But it says hands. When I see hands, I always think of babies. I always think of children. Hands opened up like that. But your hands are activated to allow you to touch, heal, and create. You have received this card as the universe wants you to understand the gifts that you have been given. The psychic symbol of hands represents children's ability you possess. And I'm just reading this directly from the book, but I just innately, that's just how I feel as well. The hands card can also represent that you are a gifted healer, and it's time for you to use your natural born gifts to heal. You have been drawn to taking up a course in a natural therapy such as Reiki and massage. Are you looking at working with your hands in a hobby or work situation? You may be thinking about doing a trade, gardening course, craft, or jewelry making course, or you're interested in taking in drawing, painting, or photography, a course to express your creative side. So Spirit is just acknowledging that she's telling people to get out there and be more creative, but it's also hinting that she was just a very creative person as well, and that she was given many gifts in life, and so she really, really, really tapped in to all of those tools to fulfill her life's purpose here. Okay. All right, current energy for Jacqueline Smith. Thank you. Billionaire. So it is acknowledging that she has made a lot of money, but this also is a card that asks you not to solely focus on money. Are you hoarding wealth to fuel your king or queen baby dreams? Do not pass go. Do not collect $1 million. Don't even go to jail or pay taxes. Think about doing something good and using your hoard to end world hunger today. So that's her way of saying give back. Like all you people with all the money and all the materialistic things, like do something for the planet. Don't just sit on, your platform and show off. Do something good. Current energy for Jacqueline Smith. Thank you. We get education in reverse. This is interesting because I do see water, emotion. I do see a woman who looks like she's reading. Maybe she was into it, but I also see like a spiritual ancestor that was definitely around her often. I see white, which makes me think about peace, wanting peace. So stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter and some sweet. A stride lust for Certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. So there was, Spirit is just acknowledging that she could be stubborn and that there was some information that she didn't know and she didn't look further into. And so if there's an energy of regret here, there's an energy of sadness and emotion here because of the lack of education when it came to what have you. We can assume based off of, her situation, it could be that, but that's just what the cards say. Okay, Jacqueline Smith, current energy. Thank you. So we get green, we get nature again, which makes me feel like she was like a person who liked to be outdoors, but green is love, okay? And so this card indicates a need to spend quality time in nature. Nature has the ability to heal and replenish you when you're feeling tired, anxious, or depressed. Even a 10-minute walk outside will help revitalize, balance, and ground you. When you merge your energy with Mother Earth, you enhance your connection to the divine. And so she's saying get out in the nature so that you can reconnect with Source, with divine. Perhaps you've been spending too much time inside or around the computer and electrical devices, and maybe you're feeling stressed, indecisive, or confused. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to improve your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being by walking along a beach in a garden or park, hiking through the forest, bush, mountains, or desert. So also she's acknowledging that she might have spent too much time focused on electronic devices, computers, spending too much time inside, and so she's saying don't, like, this is the energy, like, don't do that. Like, she liked nature and she wishes that she would have really, really, really paid attention to the thing that was happening around her outside as well. But there's also this energy like, but that was work, I was working. Jacqueline Smith, current energy. Thank you to the ancestors. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Okay, Jacqueline Smith, ancestors. Thank you. All right. I see red, which is grounded. I see purple, which makes me feel like, the higher intuitive chakra, crown chakra. Ejila Shebora. This card is just acknowledging that a cruel truth is better than the sweetest lie. A cruel truth is better than the sweetest lie. 5 is significant for her. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And she's acknowledging that 5 is a significant number for her. Sociable and communicative, polite. Spirit is acknowledging those are the things that she kind of like keywords for her. Skill with written word, diplomatic and persuasive, intriguing and seductive, ability to perceive nuances. So this is just acknowledging that she had charisma and she was in a good mood or could be in a good mood. Just somebody good to be around. Somebody that everyone loved, learned about and admired and respected. She was intriguing. She put a smile on everybody's faces. But Spirit is acknowledging that there was something that she needed to pay attention to, that she needed to listen. It's actually showing me like pulling ears, like pulling someone's ear. It is time to get clarity in all kinds of relationships, romantic, familiar, or professional. For that to happen, use a sociability and persuasive skills. Spirit is acknowledging that maybe something was going on in her relationship as well. That Odu, Ejila Shebora, gives you for now, so that all unresolved issues are finally settled. And she's trying to say, could be to DC Young Fly, like all issues are now finally settled. Remember that the balance of justice is impartial, so why not take some time to meditate on your words and actions before pointing fingers? So it must have been, in this case, it came up at the very beginning of this read, that there could have been, thank you, Spirit, some dishonesty, or, someone not taking responsibility for mistakes. But nonetheless, celebrate all pleasures of life. Its influences bring you a hedonistic breath in the midst of life's urgencies, which you should enjoy so you can remember happiness even when the storms of fate are on you. So take a few days to care for yourself, preparing for your favorite food, or take time to go grab a coffee, or just be around someone that you love. It feels like she's acknowledging like these are the things that she wants him to do moving forward. Facing life with seriousness has been your daily routine. Enjoy the peaceful moments that God's have given you. Okay, so it's a very interesting energy coming across me too. Like, I didn't want to be without you. I didn't want to be without you. I didn't want to. I don't know why that's coming through. All right, Jacqueline Smith. Current energy. Thank you. Yeah, there's something here, you guys. So with the Six of Pentacles, foundation, could be an earth sign. She's acknowledging that there was some inequality, abuse of power, and a scam. She's also acknowledging that she's letting go of regret, and she's being proactive, and she's focusing on the positive with the Four of Cups. But there was a situation here in this realm that made her emotional. She's also acknowledging that she did not speak up enough about it because she had a lack of education. Lack of education keeps coming up. Interesting. Spirit said, look on the bottom of the deck. She was trying to have balance and deeper meaning. She was trying to be patient and approach the situation carefully, but at the end of the day, she wanted harmony with her soulmate. She wanted balance. Spirit said there's something we're not seeing in the middle of the deck. But yeah, this is with the King of Pentacles, so he could be an earth sign or not, but she's acknowledging that she sees that he's matured, he's reaching his goals, he's stable, he's a businessman, and he has an empire, and like she wishes him well. But there was conflict in their relationship because it feels like they were stuck between some choices, which created some imbalance with the Lover's card in reverse, sending her high vibrations, love and light. What was your biggest obstacle, Jacqueline Smith? Lack of faith, focusing on the negative, bored, in the mirror. So I don't know why Spirit wants me to say that, but this is giving me some Aquarius energy, some thinking, like always thinking. She's also acknowledging that another big obstacle for her in her relationship with the Hierophant in reverse was reverse roles, doing things in an unconventional way, bad business. She's also acknowledging that she is healing, she's moving forward, and she's overcoming depression with the Five of Cups. You never know what somebody's dealing with, you guys. And then this made her very emotional. So these are obstacles, okay? What's your energy with DC Young Fly? She's saying it was a sign, it was good luck. She was expressing herself, they were having fun, it was positive vibes, confidence. We see babies, and that's her happy ending. Like her children were her happy ending. She's also acknowledging though that he could be easily distracted, become bored and lazy with the Page of Wands, and this is in the area of passion and business. She's also acknowledging that they were taking a break, or it was an energy of them breaking down within the relationship, and they weren't able to follow through with the Ten of Wands, passion and business. So there was definitely something there. What is the message to your children? Jacqueline Smith. Thank you. This is interesting. This is such an interesting read. With the Nine of Wands, she's acknowledging that sometimes she was paranoid, sometimes she was stubborn. Spirit keeps saying that she was stubborn. And sometimes, life was just a lot. It's time consuming. And, sometimes you feel like you want to give up. But she's saying don't be stubborn. Don't give up. With the Emperor in reverse, thank you, Spirit. He might not be as visible, speaking about dad. And this feels like not now because they're still so young. She's saying in the future. Because this is going to hurt him for a long time. But she's just saying, like, don't give up. Don't give up on him either. Don't give up on him. There is something manipulating his energy, and he's ungrounded. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there's someone in his life too that doesn't help, and it's a female energy. He will come home. He will get back to his natural self, his natural state. But this will come with delays because there's nowhere to go. Interesting. The Empress in reverse. Again, she's acknowledging that there's been some negligence, dependency, and bad parenting. Wow. Okay. What are we not seeing when it comes to your message? Gosh. You know, I keep trying to pull out this message for her children, and she just wants people to know something else. Gosh, this is crazy. And I'm like, she keeps talking about him. DC Young Fly, deadbeat parent, boring, broken promises with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Overly emotional cheater and a violent man with the King of Cups in reverse. A lack of faith, focusing on the negative, and bored with the Star card in reverse. With the Magician, she's saying that she was trying. She was really, really trying. Like she was doing anything and everything to kind of make this work, taking action, infinite possibilities, being creative, being an alchemist, trying to manifest, trying to focus. But it just ended up with poor choices, missed opportunities, and a lack of choice with the Seven of Cups. Still more emotion. She a water sign, just emotional. She's acknowledging that even with the Six of Wands, like in passion and relationship, like it was a failure, no reward, and a lack of confidence, even though you're in the spotlight. With this person, this Knight of Cups, again, making her very emotional because there's a troublemaker, moody, and a heartbreaker. With the Eight of Cups, she had enough strength to feel like she was ready to walk away and have courage and emotional strength. And this was said at the very beginning of this reading. She feels disappointed and she traveled trying to gain some introspection. But again, there's just a lack of closure in the relationship, stagnation, and unsuccessful. But now Spirit is acknowledging that she is finding a deeper meaning in it all with temperance, and she's being patient. She's approaching the situation carefully, and maybe even here within this lifetime, before she went to the departed and went to the parallel universe. Before she departed, she found balance. She did. She found balance. We see wings again. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.